Hello everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to a new day of your life and to a new year. We're into January 2022 and my question is, how many of you established or intended to have some New Year's resolutions that included downsizing, decluttering? Did you walk around the room and open drawers, or now are you dealing with a lot of post-holiday, things that you've accumulated and been given as gifts? It's really challenging, and I think that most women in our community that I've spoken to want at some level to downsize a little bit, to just declutter. And Leslie Spillman is one of our bloggers, and she wrote this article, which I thought was really very useful because it was practical. And she gave us 5 things that we can do, 5 things that will have a big impact in our decluttering exercise. Now, some of them I can totally relate to, some not so much. So I think it would be interesting to get your feedback and see what you think, and just have a chat together about the decluttering world that we are living in or want to live in. So let's get practical. We all want to declutter. It's overwhelming. I actually just did a little review of those. Well, I guess you call them junk drawers that have, scissors, sticky tape, staples, just rolls of washi tape, just, screwdrivers, those drawers. And it was amazing how much stuff I found that it was duplicates. I had like 3 tape measures and, the story. But you can start by just doing simple things methodically and systematically if that's your goal. 1 drawer a day, 1 room a week, 1 garage shelf a day, whatever or 1 storage unit at a time. But whatever your long-term goals are about decluttering and about keeping things tidy and organized, there's some things you can do right away. So what are some things that tomorrow or today, the second after you watch this video, you can start doing? Suitcases. Okay. How many people in our community have been on this search for the elusive perfect suitcase all their lives? The one that they can wheel perfectly, that they can fit on the overhead compartment on the plane when you were able to travel. That's another whole thing. Things that you did to just find that perfect suitcase. I had so many backpacks that I intended to wear to take with me. Ones that wheeled and you could put on your back at the same time. I mean, I gave up like 2 years ago thinking that I was ever going to be able to carry on my back a really heavy backpack. But maybe you're stronger than me. But the point is, suitcases are just this elusive thing that we gather, we collect. We've got a whole, garage or storage unit full of them. So maybe that's a simple way to get rid of them. Travel's evolved. That's an understatement. If you even are able to travel, you can't. There's restrictions on how much luggage you can take. There's just restrictions in general. But you just aren't traveling that much. So do you need 15 suitcases in every color of the rainbow? Lightweight wheeled suitcases are kind of the trend these days. And I've got 1 suitcase that pretty much, if I can't fit everything in there when I'm traveling, then I need to change my way of traveling, because it's just 1 suitcase that has enough room for clothes on one side, accessories on the other side, and that's it. And my backpack, I take a backpack with my laptop. That's it. That's all I need. Maybe 2 of those if I want a blue one and a pink one, which is pretty much what I have. But let go of bulky, heavy, big suitcases. This is Leslie's advice. And it's one way that immediately you can change your the way that you're doing packing and storing suitcases. Now, I actually have to disagree with you, Leslie, because I don't think you can see them in the background, but I live in 1 room, so I have a very small space, and I have 3 suitcases that go in a corner. I think I've moved them out of the way of line of view, but they are huge. There's 2 big ones and 1 medium-sized one. And in there, that's my little storage unit. That's my different season clothes. That's my, I don't know, just things that I might need. If I ever had to, move or leave, we could fit everything. Everything I own could go into those 3 suitcases. And the top one is for makeup and sort of accessories and things, and the other 2 are practical things. But they're big, and they actually just sit in a corner like a table almost, and I keep those there. That's my 3 suitcases. But there's a point to that. I mean, they literally are my storage. They're like having shelves, and I put everything in there. So I kind of disagree. But if you haven't used a suitcase recently, and you don't think you're going to be able to get it on a plane or want to travel that way anymore, that's the first thing to get rid of. This is a good one. Appliance boxes. Now, I actually, I actually gave up on this. Well, not by not buying many appliances. Like I don't have a toaster, and I don't have a, what do you call those cookers that? There's all kinds of fancy ones now that everyone is getting, the juicer, whatever it is that you purchased, even a computer that comes in the box, and you think, oh, I better keep that box. What if I have to return it? What if I have to sell it? There's lots of reasons, I suppose, that you might keep an appliance box, but be brave and toss out those boxes. That's Leslie's second item that can immediately reduce space in your storage areas. The third one is coats. We all love coats, right? I've just ordered a coat actually, because my coat that I've been wearing for the last, I think, 8 years is a vintage coat, and it's a shape that I just absolutely love. It's like a swing coat, and it's really got lots of room, and I just decided that I needed a replacement after having replaced the the lining like twice. So I ordered a new coat to be made. It was actually not that expensive. It was on Etsy. It was one of these atelier, tell us your measurements and design the coat kind of thing. It was very cool. So anyway, I haven't got it yet. I'll tell you whether it arrives, whether it's what I wanted. But anyway, the point is, we hold on to coats. There's something about a coat. And so if you can just go in the cupboard or in the boxes where all the coats live, that place, and just start going down through them. One of two things might happen. First of all, you might find a coat that you love, that you think, oh my gosh, what happened? Why have I never worn that coat again? And you can pull that out and you can wear it and have fun with it. The other thing is that doesn't even fit me anymore. It's a pea green, or maybe you like pea green, or maybe, it's a color that I never wear anymore. Go to the bottom of the coat storage and find the ones that need to be recycled. Because coats, you don't want to throw away coats, right? There are lots of people that need a coat. So you can go to a charity shop or and a recycling place, and you can find a home for them. And that's really, really cool. And that really